Hello, angels. Happy Friday to you. Hope you're doing well. Fine. Dandy. I hope this week hasn't shafted you up the shit pipe too much. It's been intense as fuck. Honestly. Old parts of us are dying. For example, my own nails, I've had overlays on them because I just wanted the tips off. Just wanted to change. And oddly, they were lifting quite a lot. And I was like, what the fuck's going on with that? It could have been the sun, yes. But I just feel like it's all part of the transformation. Like, old parts of us are dying. Things that, you know, we, in some cases, cannot take with us are closing out. It's a very tumultuous time and extremely intense. So, how's your week been? How did the full moon in Scorpio fare with you? Because she was fucking brutal to me. But I'm here, I'm happy, and we're just going to get on with a collective, which is why I've obviously not been here all week. I don't even know. I think I last posted on the 7th of May, a collective. And it's now, what, the 16th? So, yeah. I'm going to see what the collective needs to know. So, there is a lot of discombobulation in the air. We're going to see what you need to know right now. So, Spirit, God, Divine, Angels, what does this beautiful collective watching need to know, please, at this moment for the weekend? Ooh. Tree of Life. Tree of Life. Ooh. Jaw ache. It's just come on, though, so it's someone in the collective who's got jaw ache. Love being clairsentient, I really do. All right, okay. Okay, then. The Lovers. I don't want to say too much. Some of you may have had a reconciliation of sorts. We have the Phoenix, which is obviously rebirth. So some of you may have had a reconciliation with yourself. Some of you are realising with that Tree of Life, you know, this is... it's lineage, it's past life. It could be a certain path you're on as well with the Tree of Life. We have feathers here. So when feathers are near, angels are near. Could be past loved ones as well. Take it as it resonates. Although there is an angel in that card there, in that part of the, well, you can see it's an angel with all the feathers. It's beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Yeah, look, you can see her face. Here's her hair. It's just beautiful. Stop. Oh, these cards, honestly. These are one of the first decks I ever bought. Oh, okay. And I'll tell you what, I fucking love them. Hands. Eagle. So with the eagle coming out, look how the eagle spreads its wings. You're being asked to look at life from a wider lens. Okay? I am being asked which cards do I want to clarify with. Don't know. These. Okay. Why is the Tree of Life here, please, Spirit? Because that's quite... The Doechii song Anxiety has just come in my mind, which has got a mix of Gautier's Someone That I Used to Know as the backing track, which is a great track on its own. Oh, it begins. The communication chakra issue with the throat itch. Something's going on. With this is also, like, the Nine of Swords is also Gemini energy, but regardless of that, it is anxiety. It is sleepless nights. It could be nightmares. It could be night terrors. It could be sleep paralysis. I just said that. Now, I don't normally say that. 414 in the time, that might mean something to someone. There's something fucking going on with that. Especially because it's clarifying the Tree of Life. And I'm getting vibes that someone is realising the importance of your connection. No labels mentioned here. This is just if you see it, because I won't use labels per se. Well, certain labels anyway. Lovers is clarified by the Three of Cups. So somebody could be anxious to see you. But the Lovers is also a beautiful celebration card. It's also, it could be, you know, like an engagement of some sort. You know, but it's also possibly you spending time with family and friends, connecting more with yourself. You know, also cups is associated with summer. But there are some energies here where some of you could be reuniting with someone later on in the year, autumn time onwards. Do not attach. The 9 of Wands, that is a really steadfast, persistent, resilient energy, but somebody's absolutely exhausted. Clarify feathers, please. The Wheel of Fortune. Things are changing in your favour. Some of you have been through an absolute shit show. I'm just going to say it, you really have. And honestly, some of you had to go through that because it's part of your initiation with learning something. Hands is clarified by the world. You know, you're learning something new. You might be doing courses. Oh my Lord, I knew the Empress was going to come out. Here she is. You're attracting in the things that are meant for you. There is a lot of abundance in this energy. Good actual Lord. Yeah, there's a lot of abundance coming here. And it's been a long fucking time coming. 4 of Wands. There's also unions, which has been a long time coming. We've got 7 of Pentacles. So some of you could be starting a kind of reunion with somebody around this time. Some of you could have been doing it in the next, it could be doing it in the next 7 months. Some of you could have been doing it the past 7 months, depending on whether you resonate with this particular message or not. With the 10 of Cups and the 4 of Wands, this is union energy. However, and there's always a however, with the bottom of the deck here, we have the 5 of Cups and the fucking 7 of Swords. Now, you all know I bloody hate this card. I probably hate this card the most in tarot. It's a dick of a card, if I'm honest with you. It's really not nice. But it's also telling me somebody regrets the way they treated you and they really do want to come in with golden energy. Wow, why did I say golden energy? That's really interesting. I would not normally say that. Golden energy. Maybe some of you are being guided to wear gold. Just saying. Some of you might be being guided to wear gold. Okay. What else? Let's see what's on the horizon here. What is on the horizon, please, with this energy? What is on the horizon? The void, acceptance, let live. Okay. Well, the void is not a bad thing, trust me. It's actually quite welcome sometimes. We've got hopeful. I'm feeling like this person is, it's this person's energy. They've been in the void. We also have afflicting pain and we have the clarity of the, right, okay. So someone here has been messing with 1 or 2's energies here. This is, it could be dark magic. I really do not want to add energy to it, but that is a negative fucking card. And it's like you're realising where your person could have been attacked. So, and then we've got conflict. And as I don't like to use labels here, but again, with the whole twin flame thing, I still help twin flames. I might not be resonating with the journey myself anymore. That's fine. Don't really care, to be honest. But I can still help you. I am still very good at what I do, and I clear some horrendous energies from people. If you knew what I was doing yesterday for 3 hours nearly, you'd be like, oh my God, like, wow, that's intense. Yeah, it was very intense. There is a lot of spiritual warfare, and there was a massive attack, I feel, around the full moon energy, around the full moon in Scorpio, upon certain collectives or communities, if you like. So, but we do have stability here as well. So yeah, someone, oh, okay, right, hang on a minute. Why have I got pain in my right of my chest? Masculine side. So the masculines have been attacked. Oh, fuck. And it's to try and get them out of their heart space towards you, femme. See what I mean? I'm still channeling for the collective. All right, okay. Oh, that's sore. Sorry, I'm not rubbing my breast on camera, I promise you. I'm massaging the area underneath it because someone, it's demonstrating the right side, it's masculine side. All right, okay. So, feminine, you've just got to a place where you've accepted and you're like, let go, let God. That's literally your mantra at the moment. Let go, let God. And you're very, very okay with that. With this void-like energy coming in, this to me, yeah, you've kind of, might have moved away from this person. With the void energy, yeah, you're in this Queen of Wands, like, literally, Dilligaff. Does it look like I give a fuck? I am attracting in who and what is meant for me. Now, that could be some potential new person, yes. However, this other person is still hopeful of a reconciliation, yes, because we have justice here. So they're still hopeful to be able to give you back what you deserve. But the afflicting pain has been happening in a number of ways. This person has also been self-sabotaging, which has caused their own pain as well, all right? But I do feel with the 9 of Cups, do you see how smug this twat is on this card? Sorry. I mean, twat is a really good swear word, right? And yeah, I like it. I'm not gonna lie, I do. However, I don't say it all the time. So I keep getting that sort of uncomfortable sensation in the right area of my chest. So someone's definitely put your masculine through their paces. Yep, third party, and you're getting clarity on this third party energy. So here we are, channeling for the collective. Do yourself a favour and do everything from a place of love. If you move from your heart space, the darkness cannot get in. Now, I appreciate sometimes with these attacks, they get you into fear-based energy. And let me tell you, for nearly 3 years, on and off, I was in that perpetual state of feeling fear and feeling like I was always under something. And when you stand in your power and you say, I do not consent, with love, go away. First of all, they don't like love, these darker forces. Secondly, when you stand in your power and you own who you are and you truly believe that you are worthy of living that life that you want, whatever that means to you, these fuckers cannot affect you. But you must be moving from your heart space. Yeah, stability is on its way to you. Stability in life and in love. And this person is definitely... You might have been learning something new, feminine. For a lot of you, I feel like you've been doing, I want to say, womb courses. I want to say some light language, some Reiki stuff. Some of you are going in to do a master's, become a Reiki master. I'm also getting crystal healing therapy, angelic healing therapy. Like, there's a few different things. Quantum hypnotherapy as well. So you have been learning something new. But I'm also getting this person that you've moved away from is still spying on you. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles. They're watching you stand in your power. They're watching you stand in your power. But I also think a feminine energy that's not particularly positive is watching you stand in your power as well. 6 and 6. So the 6-6 portal could be potentially quite impactful. All right. Someone may want to come back in at that time and offer patience, offer stability, offer reconciliation, and offer balance in the connection. And, you know, instead of breadcrumbing you in the past like they have done because of fear or whatever they were dealing with in a karmic situation, it does feel like they want to come back in with more stability in mind, even if they come in slow. All right, what else does this collective need to know, please? I need to get teeth back in. I need to get some more cards out because I seem to be using the same ones, and if I'm honest with you, much as I love them, I'm getting a bit bored of them, mind you, because I haven't posted for over a week. Good lord, it's like a week and a half since I posted. Fuck, I didn't do. I can get away with it. Yeah, the sun, beautiful. The sun. So what does this person want to say? The 2 of Wands. What else does this collective need to know? Let's see. 4 of Coins. Yeah, okay. So there's... You see, the 4 of Coins is stability in a lot of cases. Oh, we've got the 3 of Cups as well. They're definitely holding on to the idea of you and wanting to come in with something here. We have the Moon, and that could have been highlighted by the Moon energy. Absolutely, yes. I don't want those cards. They fell out, but they didn't. 7 of Cups. All right, hang on. They're gaining in wisdom. I want to say this person is gaining in wisdom in some capacity. Whatever that means. I just cut the deck and got the King of Swords. Wisdom. Ten of Cups, which is happy energy. Why is the Sun here? Yeah, Three of Pentacles. You know, it's, like I say, that can be, oh my days, fork and knife. So the Three of Pentacles can be going into like a work capacity. It can be collaboration. It can be a number of things, but it's always positive. We had the Two of Wands clarified by, guess what? The Two of Wands. So that's interesting because, you know, the Two of Wands can be some kind of energy of union. Also with the word dominion, dominion is a bit of a dominating word, and it's almost like they're realizing you and them are power couples. Yeah? With the Four of Cups clarified by the Four of Coins being clarified by the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is a little bit of a communication. It's a new start, but it is a baby energy, and you want a fucking king. Let's be honest. You want a king coming in. You don't really want a fucking page. But I appreciate it's also an offering of possibly an olive branch. You know, you may have, for some of you, you may have seen them in the last, say, 5-6 months, and the words were said and things were uttered that might not have been very nice, and it was very triggering, and it feels to me like they really regret how that went. For others of you, there was an opportunity to see one another recently, and it got sidelined, and you think it's the masculine, but actually it was the divine because they weren't quite ready. Clarify the Moon. Yeah, Nine of Cups. This was probably, I would say, what date are we on? I would say early May, possibly, that you might have been able to see this person. And it didn't materialise because it wasn't the right time. I'm sorry, I've got a really itchy nose. Please forgive me for that. Oh dear. Okay, so the Nine of Cups is here as well, clarifying the Moon. Nine of Cups is happiness in many ways. Like, it's wish fulfillment, yes, but it's a number of things. But the drinks are what are drawing me in. This person wants to take you out for drinky poos. Some of them may want to take you for a drink, which is of an alcoholic standpoint. Others of you, they just want to be around you. Yeah, we've got an Emperor here. An Emperor who's deeply in, I wanted to say deeply in thought, but I also wanted to say they know they haven't offered you stability, because that came out in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles, and they've been healing something around stability. Or possibly they've been healing commitment issues. That's what I'm getting from it more than anything. Commitment issues. Yeah, temperance, healing, balancing. They may have had a very difficult karmic situation with the Justice card as well. And that's why it's possibly taken them a while to heal that. You do need to be patient. And I know for a lot of you, you just kind of was like, you know what? This dynamic isn't serving me anymore. And yeah, for some of you, that person won't come back in because they've been removed by God. But for a lot of you, they could still do so, come back in. And I think the collective I'm picking up now, I feel like they will. And I've just got a pain in my sacral to confirm that. Beautiful. All right, so what do we need to know about this collective then? Are they going to be returning? Are they going to be returning, this collective masculines who are watching this? Or for the... Ah, you fucker. That took my breath away. Good Lord. That was a full-on pull on my sacral. Oh, gee whiz. That's confirmation. You're probably getting a lot of sexual energy as well. No, don't want those. Some of you, really weird, some of you, I keep getting an itch in this nose right now. Obviously, I've got a nose piercing this side. I'm feeling like some of you have either recently had a nasal piercing, and I want to say a nose ring, and it's healing and it's itching like fuck. I honestly would not normally be channeling that, but for some reason it's going to be important to somebody because I've said it for a reason. We have the Queen of Cups and we have the Death card. Stay in your heart space. The Moon. Ooh, okay, interesting. You're not going to get your breath. Smoky. Smoky. Can we take a moment? Just please appreciate how beautiful these cards are. Smoky is the Emperor, number 4, right? He is the Emperor, okay? We have a King of Cups. So you know how I said you want a king, not a fucking page? We've got a king. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, I say. All right, what clarification do I want to use today? These bad boys. Okay, let's do it. Okay, clarify the Queen of Cups. Guys, can we please just look at where this has just fallen? Emperor, Empress. I'm leaving that there because that's just happened for a reason, right? Now, because it's crossing onto the Emperor, it's almost saying you aren't quite ready to receive from this person who does want to provide something here for you. They want to give you something. And you're a bit like, do I want to receive from them, or can I receive at the moment? So practice being able to receive. If you're open, the divine will bring it in. With the Queen and the King of Cups, this is really beautiful. Counterpart energy. Don't be a Queen of Swords to your heart. All right, let's try clarifying the Queen of Cups again, because that's so interesting that I'm leaving that as it is. The Empress fell straight on the Emperor. Clarify the Queen of Cups, please. Seven of Wands. You are defensive, darlings. You are defensive. Oh, and you have an Emperor in reverse. Now, you may have walked away because this person was being a bit of a, I don't want to say cocky twat, but they weren't showing up how you wanted them to. And what you're being told now is that energy is gone. Clarify the Moon. Or it could be an Emperor coming in that isn't who you thought. So it could be a new alignment. Stay open to receive whatever and whoever the divine has for you. Yeah, the Fool. This moon has really shafted somebody up the shit pipe here. Clarify this. Sorry, I'm not laughing at that. It's just, this year has been an absolute bulldozer of bollocks. That is, yeah, you've got a King of Cups here as opposed to a King of a King of, I nearly said the C-bomb then, a King of Swords in reverse. We do not want a King of Swords in reverse. This is a manipulative, dark, karmic energy. And you may have found you were dealing with a karmic and now you're dealing with a divine counterpart, okay? Get excited. This is beautiful energy. This person kept you stuck in a cycle. This old person kept you stuck in a cycle. So this is a different message. For some of you, you have got someone old coming back in who was stuck in a karmic situation. They're now not, but they weren't able, because of the karmic situation, to give you what you want. Hence why we've got an Emperor in reverse. However, that is done. Yeah, it's done. The third party, oh my God, Spirit's hilarious. The third party is done. 8 of Cups, 3 of Wands, 3 of Swords. The third party is done. 8 of Pentacles. That could be a work capacity as well. But really and truly, the moon has made this person realise how well you two work together. 3, 2, 1 at a time, as I just said that. 23, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, 4 of Coins. They are holding on to you. And because they're holding on to the really loving parts of you as well, the really loving, nurturing parts of you. But they do appreciate that there's times when you have been triggered by them. Now, if this is someone new coming in, whenever this aligns with you, this energy could still be yet to come. Because I feel like it's more on the horizon, okay? Someone new will possibly, how do I say this? In a lot of cases, they will have moved away from a third party. In a lot of cases. And in other cases, there's a possibility of that maybe later on this year. Because they realise there's something with you that they can't deny, right? Queen of Wands. But it says a block. Oh, good Lord. Yeah, there's definitely this vibe for quite a few of you here that you have really been burdened by love, and this person, when they come in, however they do it, it's going to be a bit of a surprise to you. And it's got, like I said, there's two different types of collectives. This is a collective where God has given them more time to come to you, and they're coming in correct, and they do want that union with you. And for those of you where you have walked away for good from something, well, someone, and it might have ended up being a karmic path, or, you know, you realise that maybe they were a twin flame, but they weren't, they were either breaking the soul contract, or you only agreed to ascend so far with them so that they could get you and align you to your purpose, and then a new person. Okay? Right. So, what final messages do we have here, please? What final messages do we have here? Why do I want to use these? Don't know. We'll see. All will become revealed. What final messages? The Star. Okay. Woman. I will clarify in a moment. Waterfall. Overflow in abundance, tears of sorrow, joy, or release. So like I say, some of them are releasing another woman here. Mice. Oh. I just knew the twin flame card was going to come out. I just fucking knew. Twin flames. I just knew it was going to come out. The 1111 card. Loons, which is deeply connected, uncommon bonds. You know, and it's manifesting something as well. So, I'm getting a vibe that there is a feminine energy here who has been up to no good, causing drama, right? I don't like to add energy to this, but factually, this shit does exist. And I know because I've been clearing a lot of it. Cut the deck, there's the fucking magician. Confirmation. Alright, okay. Clarify the Star, please. Yeah, healing financial loss is coming through. So this could be a masculine healing financial loss. Having realizations about another person, being quite... And then we have the Hierophant. So there is a release of a possible relationship here. Oh my goodness me. The Mice card is clarified by the King of Cups. Now, this is also a restless energy. This is a bit of a fearful energy as well. It's a stress energy. Tell me more about this energy. The World. It's a cycle of something closing. Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't want those cards. Hang on a second. It's a cycle of something. Some of you really have got union here. The Five of Swords. A lot of you have realised that the twin flame label just kept you stuck. However, that doesn't necessarily mean you're not on that journey. There's a bit of catalyst here. So I feel for a lot of you, you're going to be meeting and aligning with your true person God has for you, i.e. divine counterpart. Clarify loons. Don't use labels. They just keep you stuck. Yeah, King of Wands. And this will be someone who takes action. This could be an entrepreneurial energy. It could be Leo energy, take it as it resonates. This is very, or it could be Leo season that something comes through here. 8-8 portal, I want to say as well. And then we've got the Knight of Swords. Yeah, someone is going to be taking quick, decisive action towards you. I don't want them. Anything else? There's a lot of passion here. And then we've got the 8 of Cups. So while there is a lot of passion, they know they can't come in with that energy because you will just go, nope, not interested. But I think because that's what they've demonstrated in the past, yeah, we've got the Lovers here, because that's what they've demonstrated in the past, there is a fair amount of, what's the word? Defense energy here, defensive energy. And the Mice card, for some reason, the 8 of Wands is just in reverse. It's just fallen on top of that. So that's interesting. And we've got a Queen of Swords. Something's definitely blocked here. But there is a movement away. Like, someone's realising they need to move away from something. Whatever that is, they need to move away from something because they want to be around your energy. And they're realising that another person isn't for them in some cases. I mean, listen, take it as it resonates. They're also realising, for those of them that were still dealing with a third party potentially, you know, or they've finished a third party, they've realised possibly how not for them that person actually is. All right. Anything else you wish to share at this point? I just cut the deck and got blue eyes, so blue eyes could be significant here. Piercing ocean eyes. Okay. Express. Say how you feel, talk about it, speak. Oh, online. So some of you might meet someone in a chat room somewhere. Oh my God, I haven't said a chat room for a while, so that's really interesting. Okay, what I'm getting with this is whoever this person is that's either coming towards you or returning, they're very traditional. They're very, I feel like they're into like chivalry. Now, if they were into different energies and might have been a player in the past, that energy's done. We've got introvert here. They like their own company. Whoever this is. Yeah, masculine energy. Ooh, spirit is speaking. And then we've got waiting, hold back, not budging, hang on. Okay. This is so interesting. Well, let's be honest, most of my channels are, aren't they? There's always something that people resonate with. Queen of Wands. Okay. Now, what I'm seeing with that is attraction and them seeing you as a power couple. Clarify, express. They're very, very magnetized to you. 8 of Cups. Yeah, they're going to be telling, oh, lordy. Ooh. All right, for some of you, they might tell you what's going on. They might tell you. High Priestess. Trust your intuition. They might tell you telepathically. Clarify online. Page of Pentacles. This person, whoever this is, and Taurus season is highlighted here, but don't attach to that. Yeah, Taurus again with the Hanged Man. There's a pause going on here with something. Page of Cups. I feel like this person's feeling quite dreamy towards you as well. They want to move quickly, but they're holding back for something at the minute. The Devil. Okay, so they're closing something out. But they're a little bit, I ain't gonna lie to you, they're a little bit obsessed with you. Yeah, King of Cups, they're a bit obsessed. This is such the Hierophant. Oh, okay. Oh, and then the Ten of Cups as well. Is this them wanting a relationship, like with this person, Spirit? 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, but it could also be, for some of you, they are still dealing in a third-party situation that they've got to move away from. But they are realising that they need to do this the right way. With the Knight of Cups, this is someone who, like I said, they're dreamy about you. We've got the Chariot in reverse, though, so there could be something blocking this at the moment, the 6 of Cups, but they do want to come in. For a lot of them, they need to go into this hermit mode to work out how to do this. 6 of Pentacles. And this person's going to be giving you something you've never had before. Like, it feels to me the energy of... well, they're going to help you heal. They're going to heal a heart they didn't break. Oh, in some cases. Knight of Swords. Quick, decisive action. Knight of Swords energy is quite an ambitious energy. Anything else? Oh, Queen of Swords. Okay, that is interesting. They might have dealt with a person who was quite logic-based. 9 of Cups. You're their wish fulfillment. I don't know why, and this might mean something to someone. There's a song coming in. You're my Rockefeller? I don't like that. I don't actually like that surname at all. But the song, You're My Rockefeller, it's like a realisation song. And I don't know, that's really strange. There's definitely some interesting energy here. So someone wants to tell you how they feel about you, potentially. All right, what action are they taking? May as well just go full hog, really, mightn't we? What action are they taking, please? At this time. What action is this collective taking? Ego. Right, so focused on material things, actions from a place of fear. So they've got to work through some fears, or they've got to work through possibly in some instances financial affairs is what I want to say. Okay, we have water sign energy, so Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We have celebrate, fun times, party, events. We have immature, childish player playing games. Could also be something to do with children. Could. Manifest, law of attraction. They understand what law of attraction is, whoever this is. They understand it. Holy fuck. This is the love of a lifetime. This is your life partner. Okay. Spirit has spoken. All right, tell me more about this ego card. Ace of Wands. Now, that's usually quite an inspirational, creative energy. King of Wands. This is an entrepreneur energy. And whatever they're dealing with, there's yeah, finances, Seven of Pentacles. There's finances involved, whatever they're dealing with. So it could be something to do with work. It could be something to do with a breakup of a relationship. I don't know. Everybody's journey is different, but there's a few different messages coming in. Clarify, celebrate, please. I knew that card was going to come out. The Four of Pentacles. I just knew it was going to come out. Monkeys, chimpanzees. Interesting. Clarify, immature. Ten of Swords and the Sun. They are... Maybe they're dealing with someone who's a bit immature. Or when I say immature, I don't know whether that's the right word. It could be just somebody who's not aligned with them anymore. Because there is definitely an ending here. And with the fact that we're in the year of the snake, this is an ending that's going to take place sometime in 2025. Clarify, manifest. The Five of Cups. Ooh. Yeah. Knight of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. They definitely know you are their treasure chest. They know, without a doubt, you are, yeah, the Queen of Swords. They know. They know. Ten of Wands. But there are some things to work through. This person's quite burdened. Yeah, Leo energy is highlighted here as well. And I'm really feeling the 8-8 portal, especially with the Magician card coming out, which is obviously manifestation. But this feels... Two of Pentacles. This feels like this person's got a lot to figure out. But, or this collective rather, has got a lot to figure out. Ten of Cups in reverse. Whatever they're dealing with now, in some cases, they're realising they were never really happy in full relationships. Like, really never truly happy. But in other cases, some of them are still in a relationship that is, I want to say, a loveless marriage. Oh, dear Lord. It's quite upsetting energy. It's quite hard. And they're realising this doesn't serve them anymore. And it's you that's highlighted that to them because your connection with them is so effortless. Star. Two of Swords. Yeah. There's some real There's some decisions that need to be made here. And the Hangman. And, you know, this is all divinely orchestrated. But I'll tell you now, this person is extremely anxious about letting go of things. Even though they may not serve them, Queen of Cups. You just stay in your heart space. They're very anxious. They're struggling with things at the minute. They're struggling. Which is understandable because they're going through a massive life change by the sounds of it in a lot of cases. Whether that's work they're quitting or, you know, some kind of karmic contract. Something that their soul chose that no longer serves, right? Could be a relationship. But what they know is you are that love of a lifetime. Ooh. I say, I kind of want to just use these little bad boys. And they're quite fucking harsh. But, you know, it is what it is. So, we're just going to see what Spirit needs you to know. What do we need to know, please? What do we need to know, please? Seduction. Now, that could be third-party interference. We're just going to see what other cards come out. Keys on a ring, but it's in reverse. Coffin. All right, this person does... They're very much fantasizing about you. Whoever this is, this collective, they're fantasizing here. Because this is a few collectives. This collective here, they're fantasizing about you. They do not want to put you in a third-party situation. They do not want to cheat. If they're in a relationship, they do not want to cheat. They don't want to come to you in energy that demonstrates that they would go behind someone's back. They don't want to do that. So with the coffin card coming here, this is them realising they're going to need to make that transition and end something. Because there is a lot of passion between you two. Holy fuck, these cards. They're insane. Wedding rings. Union. Self-indulgence. We've got date. They want to date you. They might be in another situation, but they want to date you. We've got boat, which is receiving things that you need, progression, arriving, moving on, and closure issues. And then we've got the love card, which, you know, unconditional love. Anything else? Oh, fuck me. The snake. This could be just the other person. It's, you know, and this could also be the person who is stuck in another situation, or, you know, closing out another situation, or having to look into closing out another situation. Whatever applies to whoever sees this. They may be worried about you meeting someone else. Cupid's arrow. Ooh, this is so interesting. Yeah, they're ending. The Grim Reaper just fell out on the coffin card. So that is them knowing no uncertain terms. In no uncertain terms, they have to end something no longer serving them. It's like, that's it, I can't do this anymore. I'm living a lie. I can't do this. You know, and kisses are here. They're thinking about being quite passionate with you. I'm getting a vibe, this in a lot of cases. So for those of you where you've got someone coming back, you have had kisses with this person and they remember that very clearly. And I feel like for a lot of you, when you've had kisses with them, unfortunately, they have been with the other karmic, right? With the other person. In some cases, you've dated the other person and they were single and they are coming in to offer you commitment. In other cases, you have somebody you're connected to who is in another situation. They are fantasizing about you heavily and they really want to get close to you, but they're not going to do it until this other whatever they're dealing with is done. Yeah, we've got abundance coming out as well, but the abundance fell out on the wedding rings card in reverse, which tells me that they are not in an abundantly happy situation. Good Lord. Not today, not dealing. They're not in a great place. This poor person, whoever they are, they're not in a great place. We do have the chaser. And, you know, this also says codependent. And I feel like they're stuck in a codependent relationship, which they ideally want to run away from, but they can't right now. And they're listening to possibly fear. And there's some kind of mirror game going on here as well. Like, it might be that they're mirroring, whoever they're with is mirroring them and the codependency. I like you. It's a friendship only. It's not romantic. It's a friendship only. Anything else? Hammer. Sabotage, working on it. Addiction came out, and healthy choices. So what they're probably realizing is this person that they're in a situation with is like an addiction. They're close with this person, but it's not love, it's not romance, it's more, I want to say companionship, if I'm honest. And it's like they're both codependent on each other. Good Lord. This is so, well, you see, yeah, they know they've got to end that codependent connection, and it's going to break some hearts. Yeah, absolutely, it will. And, you know, it's almost like for some of them, they've processed the ending of the relationship before they've ended it, because they know that it doesn't serve them, but they also know they don't want to put you in a position where you're involved in that. So for a lot of you, you are just friends with this person, but let me tell you now, they want to take it further. And in some cases, it's the love of a lifetime coming in. Do I need to say any more messages, Spirit? Oh. Anything final to say or add? Let's have a goofy gander. Let's also drink some cold coffee. Why? Whenever I'm doing these lovely channelings and collectives, do I drink coffee and then I let it go cold? Honestly. Blossoming abundance, daughter spirit. Interesting. Okay, tell me more. Rest and rejuvenation. So take your rest. For a lot of you, June's going to be a very busy month. And as we head closer and closer to summer, oh, we have a king holding a, well, I say a king. Man holding a heart. This is like the King of Cups. Man holding a heart. Cornucopia. The number 11 may be significant. Master number. Some of you may have a master number as your life path. Oh my days. Guys, seriously, counterparts again. King and Queen of Cups. Fuck-a-doodle-doo. I've got to be honest with you, I'm loving this energy. It's pretty amazing. My voice went then, that's interesting. Yeah, the temple path. That's your purpose. Right there, that is your purpose between you and your King or Queen of Cups. Okay? They know they're meant to do something with you that's very powerful for the world. Good Lord. This person's... Wow. Right, okay. Oh, shittles. Shittles. I don't even know what that word is. I'm sorry. Guys, look. Daughter Romance, 7th chakra. Archangel Uriel. So this is your crown chakra. So you may be getting downloads about this person. Angel of Strength. Leo season is highlighted again here. I'm not even going to clarify that. These are specific. 33 is mentioned too. Another master number. So you could be dealing with someone who's got, I'm going to say it, an 11, a 22, a 33 master number life path. Potentially. But regardless of that, the daughter romance, man holding a heart, woman holding a cart, the temple path, is all connected, especially with the crown chakra being mentioned, to your purpose. And this person knows damn well you guys are meant to be together to do, well, to have that divine union, yeah, but to have that mission fulfilled. Your souls have agreed to this. Wow. I am literally going to leave that there because this is insane. This person has a lot of emotion for you and you do them. Regardless of circumstance, there's a lot of emotion here. This person's very tuned in as well to themselves. They're very connected. Again, with the crown chakra, you're both very connected to source. Your high selves are very connected as well. So, whoever this lot is, you've certainly learned how to talk to one another telepathically, darlings. Woohoo! Aces! Right, I really am going to shut the F up. So, if you would like an energy clearing, if you've had any kind of dark intent sent your way, or you're worried that you just need a quick clearing, just message me and let me know. I can get you booked in. I can either do it remotely or I can do it on a call. If you would like a womb healing, they are a 1.5 hour to 2 hour call alone just for that womb space. Okay? They're on my Linktree to book. What else do I need to tell you? Carly and I are hoping to launch our card deck probably next week. We're going to be taking pre-orders. Just taking a look. For those of you who have let us know what you think the blurred out image is, I'm doing another one tomorrow or Sunday. So keep an eye out on my page. And those who guess correctly will be added to a list, and you will get 10% off. Okay? Off the pre-order price. What else was I going to say to you? Yeah, if you want any of my other services, just message me, zoe@thesessyspiritualist.co.uk. If you've not worked with me before and you would like to book a 50-minute discovery call, we can do that too. I'm going now. Have an amazing weekend.